Hello, lovely sports fans out there. We're bringing you exclusives. We've had the opportunity to meet a very nice, pretty woman, Nana Ekua Amina Powell, the wife of a legend, Asafa Powell. Good morning, madam.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you?
I am doing great.
Thank God. I was so elated to hear Asafa is married to a Ghanaian.
Yes.
Tell us about your Ghanaian lineage.
So my mom's family is from Cape Coast and specifically Bremai in Isikuma.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Bremai Isikuma. That's why I had my national service project.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So everything's always full circle in life.
Sure. Oh, so how does it feel coming home with your hubby?
Honestly, I've been saying this is a dream come true. So we've known each other 8 years now, and I've been trying to get him here. I'm like, come, let's go back home. I want you to experience where I'm from, and being back home, I feel elated. Secretly don't want to go back, but you know, if I could go and pack a suitcase and bring the kids down, I definitely would. That
sounds good. Would you mind settling down, like establishing a business back home in Ghana?
Most definitely. I've actually been talking to him about this for the past like 2 years. I want to go back and, you know, establish something down here, as well as like a foundation, something for either women and kids, you know, either if it's young athletes, because I actually used to run track myself.
Whoa.
Yes, I used to run the 400. My mom's family was really heavily into track, so yes.
Oh, no wonder.
yes, so the match is there.
Yeah. So how did you meet? Tell me. An athlete and a fan of an athlete and finally marrying a legend. How did you meet?
So I'll start from in 2012. I was actually at a track meet in Toronto. He was down there to get treatment before he went to the Olympics. So I had a classmate that was a huge fan of his. She's Jamaican. So she's like, oh, my husband, I need to take a picture of my husband. And you know, us Ghanaian ladies, my best friend is Ghanaian. So, you know, you're sharing home, you know? So
I like that.
So we were like, no, we're not going to go up and do that. So we crossed paths. Yes, we crossed paths. And then in 2015, he said I kept popping up on his Instagram. He was at World Championships in Beijing. And I kept popping up, so he finally said, let me just slide in her DMs. So he slid in my DMs like, oh, hey, I'm Asafa Powell. I would like to get to know you. That's how we met. So for the longest time, we just were giving people some other story. Yeah. But I'm like, I mean, why not? Lots of people meet on social media, you know, so.
Wow, that's a wonderful story. How does it feel being a wife of a huge figure like this?
Honestly, amazing. And then sometimes it's so easy to forget who he is because he has such humility and he's so down to earth. So sometimes I have to, so he has a big statue in Jamaica. I have to like, let's go over there so I can remind you like who you are, you know. But honestly, it's amazing.
Yeah. Tell us about having been at the stadium, seeing him on the tracks and screaming, Powell! How does it feel?
Honestly, full of nerves. It felt like I was on the track, you know, like if
sweating.
I could watch like this, I would do that. I was sweating, I was nervous.
Whoa. Did it come out good?
No, it comes out good when, you know, and then just to see the effect he has on the fans, like the ladies in Jamaica love him. So, you know, everybody's saying our husband, you know.
Does it
but no, not at all. I am definitely confident. I have the ring, you know.
You are the real madam. I got it. Okay. How many kids have you?
So we have 4. He has 2 before we got together, and we have 2 together. I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old.
I learned the 2 of them aspire to be Asafa on the track.
Literally, so I started showing my 3-year-old some of his old videos. Whoa. Go, daddy, go. And you know, he's so strong. He will lift up like 15-pound weights on both hands, and oh my goodness. And my youngest one just runs like they're quick.
We're praying that we get a better version of Powell.
Amen.
Possibly
Amen
for
to
Ghana.
That. Amen. Yes, no, definitely. I mean, we've had a deal that as long as the government, the sponsorship, everybody takes and puts an effort into the sport, they would definitely, you know, run for Ghana.
Okay, because that was what I was asking him. So Because when they get to that stage,
yes,
to a large extent, the decision depends on the parents.
Right, I guess so.
Okay,
yes.
so Ghanaians should pray that in the next 10, 15 years
yes,
to come,
yes, for sure.
We'll get a big athlete to
yes,
run for us.
Yes.
Oh, okay. My final question: how have you enjoyed the trip, and how soon should we look up to you coming back?
I've definitely enjoyed this trip to the core. Honestly, like I said, if I could stay here secretly, I would, but I have to go back to the kids, and you would be seeing more of us, and hopefully, you know, doing more for the country and the younger generation to help them make an impact in the world.
Before I say goodbye, you were talking about a business in Ghana.
Yes, yes.
Can you give us a bit of a details, or you want to? It's your secret. You want to hide it until?
I mean, a little bit of a secret, but for me, I'm always advocate for women. So even women in sports, you know, I feel like, especially as a woman, it's like you're just groomed to be a wife, and we can wear so many hats. We're also talented in so many ways. You see so many amazing women in athletics that it's possible, and I think being back home, I'm realizing that they don't even see themselves on TV. They don't get to see an example of that. So just being able to advocate on that, and the opportunities are endless, and being a woman doesn't limit us, you know.
Alenji, you are a model.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, so we're going to see something of your modeling stuff in Ghana?
Hopefully. I hopefully in the future plan to either open my own scouting agency, and I initially have been in the talks that I wouldn't even mind doing some scouting here in Ghana, and then hopefully look to some international placements. So
wow. Finally, I want you to look into the camera and advise. I was touched by the humility bit where you have to take him to his morals to show him that this is you, so
yes,
be yourself.
Yes.
I could see both of you are down to it.
Yes.
An advice for the up-and-coming youth who would want to take sports as their careers.
Right. It's very possible. Like, my husband comes from humble beginnings. Actually, so do I. It's not because you see color that you have to judge a book by its cover that I grew up in a fancy rich home with a driver or helper. So it doesn't matter where you come from, you can always make it. It just takes hard work, determination, and just keep pushing forward and pray and have faith.
Okay. You mentioned Fanti.
Yes.
Tell us something in Fanti.
So I know I just learned how to say inyo, and ibadi. Okay.
Thank you so much. It's been wonderful meeting you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Viewers, it's been a wonderful conversation with a model and the wife of a legend, Alicia Amina Ekua Powell. She's given us so much about her. We're praying that she'll have a successful business in Ghana someday for us to help her grow it and associate with it. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful coming your way. Bye.